Hi, I'm Rob Wilds, a senior at Summit Prep, and I'm interning for Lisa Teely, a juvenile justice commissioner for Santa Clara County, as my independent learning project. I chose this because, first of all, I've built a really good relationship with her through taking her classes at Summit and interning last year. I'm also very interested in social justice issues and all the data surrounding it. This was a way that I feel like I was able to help my local area while also learning skills that would help me later on in school and potentially my career. Recently, I just attended the Communities of Color conference at UC Santa Cruz and helped some other interns present at the conference. It was admittingly a little bit awkward to start with, but getting out of my comfort zone and helping to fight for a cause that I truly believed in was about as good of a representation of my learning experience as I could think of. I am very grateful to have been given the opportunity to learn information at this conference and practice my skills. As it pretty much always is, expectations don't always meet reality, and that was pretty true for this internship as well. I expected my internship to be a little bit more directed from my supervisor than it turned out to be. There's been a lot of independently guided work instead, with loose direction from my supervisor. For example, I was tasked with creating a proposal with a couple of my other interns to get into a national social studies presentation, but I was not given any specific instructions. I was just directed to the site of the conference and then to go from there. I wasn't expecting to learn or practice my collaboration skills so much, but pretty much all of my tasks I've done with at least one other person. I've been able to meet some of my goals I set out to achieve. I feel that I've gotten a lot better at working independently outside of just typical schoolwork, which is definitely something I wanted to improve in and something that is very valuable, I think, to my future. Furthermore, I've been able to learn a lot about social justice and learn some skills for how I can personally impact my local area and the issues that I have seen in it. During this independent learning project, I've definitely been able to learn some skills, which I'm very thankful for. First of all, I would say that the most important skill that I learned was professional communication with my supervisor. Face-to-face, obviously, but also over technology, learning how to email appropriately, text appropriately, and be able to really get results and clear communication from her. Another important skill that I was able to work and learn about was being able to work flexibly, I guess. Being able to go and produce results without being given a lot of direction and without maybe even be given a lot of heads up about when a deadline might be. I think I've been able to improve in that a lot and been able to produce some pretty good work, even in maybe the not ideal circumstances. Finally, I really learned how to work with people who often had different opinions on how a project maybe should turn out than I did. I learned to listen to other perspectives, compromise, and I do feel that most of the projects turned out better for it. In the upcoming round, I'm hoping that I get to learn even more about the justice system and the specific processes that take place inside the juvenile justice system. I would most certainly recommend that the independent learning program to other Summit students. I think really that regardless of one's interests, they can come up with an independent study or find an internship that suits them. And there's no doubt I would recommend it. I also think that just learning the skills outside of a traditional like school skills or content skills has been really valuable personally for my future and also just my personal development as a person. So I would give students considering this great opportunity the advice of, one, to do it, and two, to make sure you choose something that you actually want to do and you're going to be able to do because you'll be spending a lot of time on it.